Tonight we got a little special treat. We're gonna play some Prawl, Popper Brawl. I am on Grum Gully. Don't know what Swaggly's on, but yesterday they played Simic, and it crushed me, which is kind of to be expected because Simic is a beast in Prawl. You'll probably about to see why. I was quite a bit outdated, but we've updated. We're going to come back at it and probably get crushed again, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, they're back on Simic again. Yeah, blue-green has so much good value. I mean, their commander is just going to draw tons of cards. Can't block it. If he has an untapper, I'm hosed. So they're setting up to make sure that they've got mana to replay their commander if it gets burnt out. These kinds of creatures, they look really innocuous, but they're pretty good because they're giving you 2 creatures. Cool. That's fine. So he's going to counter that, clearly. So I think what we do here... is I think we just play out a dagger 2. Gives us a lot of proliferate power. So now they've got it set up that they can replay it if I kill it, which was one of the things that got him last time. Well, slowed him down. I wouldn't say got him, because eventually this is what happens, right? They're gaining life, drawing cards, so they just up 2 cards on me right there. So they're back to 5 playable cards. Yeah, Simic gets out of control. Like, you need to play something really quick to beat Simic, so I think, like, maybe Captain Ripley is where you go. Let's put this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're gonna play that. And so right here, I think we're willing to lose the dagger tooth to get some extra pumps. So let's send it. Me with my auto stops already tells him that I don't have an instant, so yeah, so he knows to let it through. Yep. Draw 2 cards. So this turn, we're gonna see something like probably fetch land, and he's gonna draw 4 and gain 4 life. And, just a basic land. Okay. Hunted Fangrove, yeah. I think I need to add that to my deck. Again, I did a little updating to bring myself current, but I don't think I went back through and caught all the things that need to be put in the deck. Yep. What we're really hoping for is like out muscle. Out muscle would be a huge boon. Okay. I don't know why I didn't cycle, but let's wait, hold up a second. That is an artifact. So let's cycle. Let's see what we got. That was a misplay on my part. Nothing there. Do I want to get rid of that dude? I think maybe I do. So let's destroy target artifact. I did that out of order. I should have got I should have got my thing back first. That is something that's important. Let's send this one across. I misplayed that. So the question is are we okay with losing our dagger tooth? Yes, we are. They're going to let it through. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm okay with that. Yeah. See, the problem is you just can't outvalue Simic, right? If you play a long game against Simic, you eventually lose. Because if you look, he's got a grip of 7 cards now, and I have 0. and this is exactly what happened, right? Grumgully is not fast enough to pressure the early game. It is a very, it's a very, I'd say it's mid-range. Like it is. I mean, you want to get Grumgully out very much like my counters deck that I'm playing in standard, where I want to just kind of build a board state and just overwhelm them. That's really what you're looking at here. But right now he's got a life total that they can just keep putting people on the board, keep playing stuff, robbing, and eventually you lose. So yeah, all right. So there's not much you can really do against the Simic value. Like, he's played what? He played 2 cards that turn. He's going to get 2 more bodies off that. Everything is just high value. It's just Simic high value. So late game, and honestly, it's across almost all the Simic commanders, right? Ugh. So there we have it. I'll have you take a look at Grumgully just so you know. So I mean, again, it's not a bad deck. I could probably do more with it, and again, I probably misplayed a bit there. It might be something that you can tune, but I did add a lot of the stuff to like draw creatures, get tokens. Maybe it's something that you go of more of a concise like fight spell and just really buff that guy. The problem is you just run out of resources. You can't draw cards, and blue. Blue-based decks, especially Simic, just draw a ton of cards and have a ton of value, right? I mean, you draw into Herd, that's 2 creatures. You draw into Shadow Beast, that's 2 creatures. You draw into, Mystic Sanctuary loops. You can keep playing that. But here was the quick adjustments I did, and it's really more of like a Gruul Proliferate. Again, I don't know if this is the right way to play. I've just been on counters and Proliferate recently a little bit. I've done it way in the past and I enjoyed it, so I just kind of started throwing stuff in to play that sort of style of deck. So again, value creatures, draw cards. You've got a few of these to thin your deck, give yourself some reach with trample, all the kind of usuals. Oops, I messed up and deleted. That's okay. We'll exit out and we won't save it. But so draw spells, you can see kind of what's in there, things to put tokens on your creatures, proliferate stuff, between Gnarlid Colony, Dustshell Crawler, your Pride Malkin. Again, it's something that you can put a creature on Grumgully, get him to start getting bigger too. You got some removal. This is a really cool card, destroys an artifact, but also it allows you to look at their hand and take their stuff, which is kind of fun. This guy will help you draw cards. Didn't see it, so that's you're trying to give yourself options to do, but to get the cards. Decent body. It's got trample on it naturally. Becomes a 4/4. Gives you a token. That's always nice. Most of the stuff is at 2. A lot of mana fixers. It is important to have cards like this, like Wilt, or you find a Cursed Idol, because there will be enchantments and artifacts that you need to be able to deal with, but those can be turned into something else. So again, it's kind of a who's who of Proliferate Red. You got voltage charge, 3 damage to any target, also proliferate. So if you can get set up and get going, great. But if you don't see any of your draw spells, you're kind of dead in the water. And when you're playing against Simic, you're just going to get crushed in the long game. So yeah, we didn't really play it out because there's not much sense in me sitting at 0 cards and them sitting at 7 for the entire rest of the game. No one card is going to turn the table in Pauper, definitely not in Prawl. So that was a little bit of taste. Sorry it wasn't great, but there you go. I think his deck is posted on Discord, so get a chance to check it out, and I'll catch you later.